Hello and welcome to my Holistic Mindset Prepare to Do Things Differently class. Thank you very much for attending. My name is Andrea and I'll be guiding you through today's workshop. I'm always curious, how did you hear about today's class and where you're calling in from? This gives me an idea of how our community is growing throughout the world, and it just helps me to know. I think it's kind of cool to know, so please just let me know in the comments and I appreciate you sharing. All right, so a little bit about me. I'm calling in from Maryland, which is on the eastern coast of the United States, and I'm a wife and mother of 4. Each day, my family and I, we live with 12 healthy habits in order to enjoy a better quality of life. And because these habits have been so transformative to our lives, I do my best to share guidance on how to both implement and stick to each one of those habits. So I'll share more about the other videos and classes and workbooks and support groups that I offer throughout the week. But for now, I want to go ahead and jump right into our class for today. Our goal today is to envision how our schedules and spaces may need to change as we embrace healthier habits. While we're together today, we'll anticipate and welcome lifestyle changes. We'll make time to keep all our habits going smoothly. We will also prepare a space that you'll be able to function well in. All right, so let's start with anticipating and welcoming lifestyle changes. It's easy to get comfortable in our own ways, in our recipes, in our routines, as well as our wardrobe and how we spend our time and the habits we are used to. But an apprehension to change can slow down our progress and kind of result in us getting in our own way. So in the last class in this series, we had taken time to write down some of the 12 healthy habits that are important to us. So if you haven't already, please take a second and consider which one of the 12 healthy habits are important to you. And that would be faith, direction, time, work and money, minimalist, relationships, food and fitness, chemical-free and femininity, as well as homeschool, vacation, and experiences. So keeping in mind what's important to you, envision how will you go throughout the day while following each holistic habit. Specifically, how will your schedule need to change? And write that down. How will your schedule need to change? How will it need to change daily, weekly, and monthly? And this is something that you can write in later, but just giving you something to think about. It's also helpful to anticipate changes that we'll need to make in our spaces. So envision, how will you need to use your home while following each holistic habit? How will your rooms, and your car, and your wallet, and office, etc. need to change? Maybe it would be, write that one down. How will you need to change your surrounding in your home in order to follow each holistic habit? So again, that's the rooms, car, wallet, office, whatever it might be. If your spending habits are off, maybe you're not going to stuff a bunch of cash in there. Maybe you can leave your cards at home, whatever it might be. So it's important to welcome these changes by adjusting our spaces and our setup for success, and by adjusting your routine to set aside time for success. This is how you can basically make all your habits run smoothly. So write your desired routine for each habit. Schedule a time to focus on and do better with each habit. And schedule time each day that could be a specific time in the day to pray, to exercise, and so on. It's good to schedule a time for each week or month to refine your schedule, to reset all the different setups that you have created to make things work smoothly. For example, a time to shop for healthy ingredients, or a time to schedule future vacations, and so on. So if you'd like, you can use the worksheets in each one of my workbooks for guidance on how to schedule your healthy habits routine for each one of the habits. I think it's step number 7 in each workbook. So it also helps you to prepare a space that you'll be able to function in. There's different worksheets in there for preparing your space. So it can be very helpful. So back to class. It's also good to envision a rough sketch of how you may need to arrange your space. So these could be almost like blueprints or an interior design style sketch. Or if you're not much into doodling, then you can just make a list of any of the items that you want to have available or items that you might want to buy. So maybe you can see where you need to designate a space in order to store fresh veggies, or you can see where decluttering your closet will be an important step toward living a more minimalist lifestyle. Again, you'll find worksheets in each of my workbooks and more tips to help you set up your space. So for more holistic guidance, you can watch my holistic videos on YouTube to stay inspired. You can download the workbooks to prepare for better holistic habits, and you might find it helpful to attend the other 3 classes in this series as well. So for ongoing support, you can sign up for a support group in order to attend our virtual gatherings. You can also sign up for one-on-one coaching with me. All of these things you'll find on my website, which is trulythrivinglives.org. So you may have noticed when I first started up that I said my family and I live with 12 healthy habits in order to enjoy a better quality of life. So then, holistic mindset is just one of the 12 habits. So all the healthy habits are a holistic mindset, prayer and Bible study, knowing your calling and living with direction, good time management, work and finance, minimalist decluttering, healthy relationships and emotions, healthy food and fitness using chemical-free products, femininity for us ladies, and homeschooling and enjoying dream experiences. So for each one of these transformative habits, I offer guidance via workbooks, in classes, and support groups to help you implement and stick with each helpful habit. If you could use any further guidance or support in any of those areas, I'm here to guide you. All right, so I'd love to know, how did you enjoy today's class, and what questions do you have for me? You can let me know in the comments below, or if you'd like, you can save your questions for the next support group gathering. Or if you'd like, we can discuss questions one-on-one during a coaching session. Either way, I look forward to supporting you along your journey. Thanks again for attending, and I hope to support your journey further in future classes, support groups, and workbooks and videos. Have a blessed day.